Hello gamers, hello friends, welcome back to The Infected, and welcome back to Shadow Gaming. Today is going to be a looting episode, and we're just going to get right to it because we are going to try and hit 4 POIs today. We're going to try for that many. But what we're really after is the tech. We want at least 5 tech, if we can manage that. Now with hitting 4 POIs, 5 tech shouldn't be an insurmountable challenge, and that's the goal. We want the tech. We want the loot too, but the tech is the important part. I went ahead and did a whole bunch of just filler stuff that needed to be done, but it's not something that anybody wants to log in to see, so I'll just show you what I did off screen, and then we'll go and we'll do the POIs. Our steel spear's still looking good. I took some of the metal out of the chest here. I believe I put it in here, so we got lots of lead now. A little bit of cobalt, a little bit of copper and aluminum. We're going to make sure that this is all filled up. Looks good. As you can see, I was cooking a little bit of stone while I was doing the off-screen stuff. We got more aluminum and copper in here. We have a ton of materials that have been processed and whatever off-screen. But again, it's nothing that is super exciting. As you can see, we have a number of copper and cobalt and aluminum ingots in there. We have some smelted iron in here. We got a bear in the cart. Bear came by, started making trouble for us. Poor Mike was so confused, he didn't know what to do. Feathers. And I went ahead and organized and made this more of a organized crafting area, so to speak. So we got the bark fiber, our cloth and leather and Kevlar, fasteners, which is like your screws and your nails and rope, as well as wire and pipes, our animal byproducts, which we'll just throw our feathers in there. Tea and coffee box. We have a lot of tea and coffee. We might actually take to selling that, maybe. I don't know. I gathered up all the mechanical and electrical parts that we have, and I put them all in the same box. That's exciting to see. We're going to need 70 of these to make all the extractors and stuff, and that's just the extractors, so we're gonna need a ton of those. We have a medical box now. We got a clothing box, 2 of them actually. One is for hats and shoes, the other one is for pants and shirts. We'll just switch between those as we need to. We got glass, plastic, we got some shale in here, some clay. This is gonna be clay soil and clay for the moment. Fishing hooks, don't know what to do with those, and bricks. And if we go to the quarry, to show you what I did here, I finished the first extractor, which has already produced some iron and stone for us. That's good. I finished the roof. It was bugging me that I didn't have a full roof there. I now have all my biofuel and oil cans in here. Just go up the ladder, I'll show you up here. This is so we don't fall off. I don't know how to fix that, so I just built around it. This is going to be our solar production. I haven't built any of these, but there is 18 per row, I think. Hang on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 per row, and 2 rows. Now these, during the day, these will produce anywhere from 20 to 40. I've never seen them produce less than 20. I have seen them produce more than 40 on a couple of occasions, but it's not often. It's not all the time. It's pretty rare. It says that it'll produce up to 40. So this is going to be our power generation for the immediate future. And you can see these are going to take a lot of copper, cobalt, aluminum, and iron. But it'll be worth it. There we go. Oh, ha, there we go. I refilled all the planks except for this stand here for some reason. Right, all the logs are done. And Mike's been very busy in the greenhouse. Speaking of the greenhouse, I went ahead and made a box for seeds. We are going to be building at some point more of these planters because we will need more. We will need a lot more. And I finished the platform that we had already started to build. Again, I didn't think that needed to be done on screen. And in the town hall, we now have a whole bunch of organization. Let's just eat a few of these. Have some breakfast. We have a thing of other here. This is going to be for things, prepped meals or rations or anything like that we decide to make. We have almost a whole box full of cans. That's good. And we got 2 boxes dedicated to Mike-only food. These are going to be the foods that he can eat, and that'll be fine. Do we have any corn? We don't have any corn. We have some melon, though. Oh, there we go. There's... Oh, wait. Hang on. We'll eat that one. Just move those down. There we go. We don't have any onions yet, and that's fine. We have repair kits. These have to be in here because this is where Mike will come to get them. And we have our mushrooms here. And again, if you don't want Mike eating a certain type of food, you have to hit the do not eat. So I went out and I gathered a whole bunch of mushrooms, and I put them in the box. This is going to be our spoiled food, because we are going to wind up having some of that. And that's fine. That's how we make biofuel, in a sense that it's meant to spoil. And in here, one thing I didn't show you, I built a couple coal crates because we were getting a ton of coal and nowhere to put them. I don't know where the fox came from. But apparently we have a fox on the back of the truck. It probably attacked me at some point. Oh, hello. See, and this is exactly why we have all those storage boxes. Look at all that coal. We'll just go and throw that in the back. I could throw more boxes on the truck, but I don't feel that that's necessary. And seeing as we are all rested... Oh, maybe we're not all rested up. What time is it? 2:41 p.m. So I'm going to take this opportunity to quickly drop down, I think, maybe a couple more boxes. Nah, you know what? We're fine. We got 6 boxes. Most of them are empty. We still got these, so we could make... I'll just grab 6 sticks and throw them in here. And that'll be fine. If we wind up having to replace our spear, which I'm hoping not, but... It's not too bad. It's not too hard to get another piece of steel. How many crossbow bolts do I need? More crossbow bolts. So I'm going to make those, and then I'm going to sleep for the rest of the day. And I will see you when we come back. And at the beginning of the day, I will... And, of course, we have Bambies coming to attack us. Of course. At some point, we're going to have to build more defenses for the base. Because this is straight crazy. You know what? I'm going to go... Yeah, come on. There you go. 3 too many to take at once. So we let the spikes do the hard work. We let them do the heavy lifting. God, look at all that good quality loot. Alright. We got 3 more repair kits. Oops. Hey, stop it. There we go. And we got some Kevlar and some oil shale. There we go. So I will see you when we wake up in the morning. Alright, and we're back. We are just boiling up some new water because, well, unfortunately, we had to use a whole flask of it just to wash our hands. We're not sure why that's a thing, but it is a thing, and here we are. So, as you can see, I made a whole bunch of arrows, just grabbed a few stacks of fragments and whatever, and might close the greenhouse. Hey, we're going to come in here, we're going to have our breakfast, some potatoes. Alright. We're as good as we need to be. As you can see, we have almost no burden. Oh, I felt like I had to get the fox off the back of the truck, so I went ahead and butchered that. We got all the meat there. We'll do that later. Cooler will keep it safe. Alright, close the box. We're not barbarians. Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure I've done a lot of these. We'll start here. I'm going to start here in this trader town here. We're going to loop around. Really certain we've actually done at least one dot along here. That might have been this one, but I'm almost tempted to just cut right through, but I know that doesn't go well for me, so let's not and say we didn't. Very tempting sometimes to just create your own road, which you can do with the structures that they give you access to. I wonder if I should... Nah, you know what? We're fine. We'll be fine. We'll be okay. Me wondering if we should be packing rope. You know what? We'll be fine. As long as we take it easy and go carefully, we'll be fine. So I'm going to drive down to location, and I will see you when we get there. Yeah, you know what? This stops for ambulances, even if they are tipped over. Sure, we'll take that. I'll take a bandage. Sweet. This would be why we don't off-road. Caught up on the trees. But this particular instance of off-roading seemed like it would be more beneficial. You don't see me. Alright, so we're here on location, and we are going to be looting this particular set of houses. I feel like we may have hit this one, but if there is at all the possibility of tech in here, we should probably just double check and confirm. And this would be why, of course, one tends to mark the locations that they've hit. Because when you're out tech hunting, it's way easier to know that you've hit a POI for tech rather than try and guess. Excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. Wiring. Oh, look, some rope. That's enough for 3 whole spike traps. Excuse me. I don't need that either. What you doing, guy? What you doing? Just hanging out? If I leave you there, are you going to stay there? Probably. He hasn't seen me yet, so there's no reason for him to come down over here. Some electrical parts. That's good. And look at egg. We're just going to real quick throw some larger stuff in there. Actually, I don't like the way that is. There. Oh, we got some keepers in there already. Cooked bacon? Sure. Why not? Sure, we'll eat that and that. And we're going to go ahead and throw our eggs in here with the gas. I know, sounds awesome, right? Gas-fueled eggs. Awesome. Plastic goes in there. There we go. And sure, not stellar. Let's see, he's just chilling out there. We're going to move the truck up, I think, since we have the opportunity. And where'd he go? He's over there. I'll get him later. He's a little farther away than I thought he was. Coffee and more nails. Electrical parts. Not getting the good stuff today. We'll eat that. Sure, why not? It's kind of funny. We walk around these survival games, this one included, with no context of how long it's been since the apocalypse happened. And we're finding cooked meat and eating it. Now, from a realistic standpoint, that does not sound like the best healthy choice in the world. I know that food options can be kind of limited when you're talking post-apocalyptia, but I'm not sure I want to eat cooked meat that is from God knows how long ago. Like, I'm just not sure I would do that, personally. I think that would be a really good way to get sick. But, hey, I guess we have like an iron stomach or something. Like, there's got to be something, right? And there's the truck. We're just going to go ahead and take all. There we go. Ooh, look, some mechanical parts. Ooh, piece of candy. And we'll absolutely throw the glass in there. We're going to make that one our ores box. And we're going to throw those in there. Oh, look at that. Filling up those loot boxes. Now, again, the important part here, though... Oh, stop. You're not that hungry. Drink. We're going to throw basically all the... We had eggs going in the gas box, though. Oops. Stop it. Look at all those eggs. We got half a dozen eggs. What is that, $25 currently in some places? I think I could get them. Oh! Bullseye! Oh, look at that. Couple of pixels over, it would have been right between the eyes. Oh! Hello! Where? I heard that. Where is he? I don't see him. Whatever. I'm not sticking around. Sticking around is a good way to get killed. And we don't like dying. So we can move the truck up. I wonder if I should just leave it running? Probably not. That's a horrid waste of gas. So we're going to hit this house first. Seeds. Truthfully, we probably don't need the seeds. At this point, we probably have all the seeds we'll ever need. I don't need that. We are, however, going to throw the bone out so the container is marked as empty. Although I think... Is that a potato bulb? Yeah, it is. We need onion bulbs. We need a couple more onions to plant, and I don't think we actually have all that many. I don't even think we have any planted right now for that reason. And we throw all that in there. We throw that in there. We'll go ahead and throw these in here, and there we go. Get that garbage out of here. There we go. Thought I heard something. We're absolutely going to take the feathers. Seeds. The thing about seeds is you may not always need them, but they weigh almost nothing, and there's no reason not to take them. No really good reason. No, don't need rocks. We'll absolutely take the bone shards, though. I think you can sell bone shards. Can you? Do they have a value? They do. In fact. So a stack is worth 30? No, 3. A stack is worth 3, which is actually not that bad considering. A stack of concrete, which is 10, is worth 5, I think. So 3 coins for a stack of bone shards, actually not that bad. Might start picking bones up again. Because the thing is, bones are heavy, but the shards are not. The shards are actually quite light, all things considered. And since you get so darn many of them, you might as well, I say. Like, look at all the bone shards we're getting. As long as you got a stack of bones or bone shards in your vehicle so that you can make new spears, anything else is pretty much pure profit. Maybe I'll have to do that. That might be the way. I think that's the last building here. We carry on. Look at all that ore just from one POI. It's a thing of beauty. 9 eggs. Thing is, bones are an awkward size. That's unfortunate. Or, so it will not auto-place those. That's super unfortunate. And then we'll have a drink. And we'll carry on. Yeah, I'll see you guys at the next POI. I need to get my drive in. It's awesome. I'm going to hang a left here. Coward. Alright. We're at the Trader Town now. I don't think we've actually cleared this one out, but, well, look. His buddies don't care at all that we just pegged him in the head. Alright. We're going to go and get this bolt right here. There we go. Onion sprout. I left the truck running. Yeah, oops. And it's important to remember that you are here for the tech, because looting can get carried away with it. Move all that. Where did I put my coal? I don't remember where I put my coal. I don't think I put my coal anywhere. That might be the problem. And that can go. Yeah. Play dead. Also, get wrecked. Okay, we got that. And I know we got this. Yes. So what we're going to do is we're going to clear out this town of anything. If we don't find any tech, it's because we already grabbed it. Because like I said, I believe you're guaranteed to find at least one in every POI. So if you don't find one, it's because you already hit this place. Right? In through this door, out through the front one. So literally the only thing we're not going to be taking when we're looting is going to be things like bark chips and plant fibers. And speaking of plant fibers, I accidentally grabbed some. And that's because if you need plant fibers and bark chips, you can just go cut down a tree and get logs as well. So there's no reason to really grab that stuff ever, unless you break your spear in a POI and you're short bark chips to go and, well, then you would want to grab it then. But I don't think, we might have already hit this one, which is fine, I guess, but sucks for the acquisition of tech, right? Which is ultimately why we came out here in the first place. And keep your nasty rocks, precious. Sorry, I have no idea what came over me. We're going to clear all these out, and then we're going to hit the trader, see if we can buy anything, because we might actually have enough money. I don't know. I don't remember. There's a whole bunch of stuff you could buy at the trader. We've by no means tapped into all of it. No. That's just going to go bad. And I'm going to feel bad about it looking at it. So, Jesus, look at all this good loot. Damn, we should be done in here. And then we come over this house, I think. Should be. Alright, we've looted everything. Move all. And then that. And, okay. Bloody chicken. Wait, where's the... Oh, missed it entirely. Look at this trader just giving away electrical parts. We have 250... You know what? Let's see... You know what? I would, but... So you can buy all these things from the trader too. These are just decorations. So, this is the one that we want. I mean, we want a couple of these. Ultimately, we're going to want the electric furnace at a point. We're going to want the advanced mixer. Electric saw bench can wait. We're going to want all of these. This is the single most expensive thing in the game, and it's not needed. It might be nice in some playthroughs, but by the time you wind up getting it, you're probably not going to need it. However, you know what? We'll go ahead and buy that. There's no reason not to. Oh, hello. Baked potato, not great sale since it doesn't stack, but good to know that they're worth 0.6 of a coin, or 0.3 or some shit like that. Alright. We're gonna... Nope. Stop it. Look at all those cans, guys. So you need cans to make fruit salad and a couple of other things. Alright, so we're moving on. Hopefully this one has some tech. I don't think we've hit that one. I don't think we've been that far, but I guess we're about to find out. This is a whole lot of disappointing, guys. Also, I know around the other trader we went ahead and grabbed some tech and stuff from there. I don't remember how much, but there's going to be a few, I think, POIs that we might have hit already that we didn't mark. I haven't been nearly as on the ball as I should be and have been in the past about marking down that tech acquisition, so that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And, oh no. One of the best indications that we've hit a location is if we have gas barrels that we've actually examined. I don't think we've been to this POI yet. That's good, because we're hoping for tech and we haven't got any yet. And, oh wait, we said we were taking bones. I don't love the idea of taking bones with us, but bones stack pretty tall themselves, and what are they worth? 0.4? Shards are worth 0.3, or 0.03, but they're also, shards also stack bigger and take up less room. So I'm pretty certain that shards are the way to go. Especially since you get 3 shards for 1 bone. And they actually come out to more if you sell them as shards. Game trying to tell me there's something dangerous nearby. I'm aware of that, but I thank the game for it. Bacon! Again though, how old? At what cost did we acquire bacon? I'm just saying though, as long as it's not saying that it's fuzzy bacon, I'm okay with that. It's bacon, it's a precious resource, we don't waste it. Oh! Ow! Mom, he's throwing rocks at me! Fight me! I got some boo. There we go. Look at all those eggs. I tell you, in today's economy, we should be doing this. Just saying. That is so many iron ores. I'm not complaining though. Alright, we advance. So the reason I say that a good indication of whether you've been there or not, if you haven't marked it on the map, if you've fallen behind on that, I have. Gas doesn't respawn. It's the only resource that you can loot. Oh, look. Tech page. There's one. Only 4 more. Gas doesn't respawn though. So if you go to a POI and you've been diligently looting the gas cans, as you should, you will find no additional gas cans in a can that you've already looted. And it always spawns in a gas can the first time you loot it. So if there's no gas in the gas drum, you've been there before. And you looted the gas can. Which, absolutely, as you should. However, it is an indication that you have been there. I saw that in the shadows behind me. Stop it! Die. Whoa! Where do you guys keep coming from? Holy smokes. Don't make me get in big red. Quit dancing and fight. God, I may need to make some armor, guys. I don't usually, but damn. We're getting close to that point where we might want to here in the not too distant future. I think, would we hit this one? We should have hit this one. It says searched. No, we hit this one. And that's something else, guys. If you wind up looting a POI or whatever and it hasn't respawned, it will tell you searched or empty on the container. But if it says search, the container has respawned since you last hit it, or you have never hit it before, and you should absolutely search that because you haven't done so yet. So it will tell you if you've hit things or looted them or whatever in the past. You just got to pay attention to what it's telling you. In the same fashion, if you're zipping through POIs and hitting the T button, if it says searched, it's not empty. And whatever's in there, you can't carry. For whatever reason. It could be because you have too much weight or your bag just doesn't have any inventory slots left in it. It could be either, but it means one of those 2 things applies. So, jeez, look at all those eggs. Good lord. Throw those in there. Throw that in there. Throw that in there. And that in there. God, it's beautiful. We have so much loot right now, it's actually kind of ridiculous. We may actually hit that critical mass of loot where we fill up Big Red. And I didn't think that was possible. But, well, here we are. Making the impossible happen. So it doesn't look like... I don't think there's going to be one upstairs, but we're going to check quick anyway. It's not impossible. I have found loot right, or tech right there on that table in a couple PLI. It's a good thing we checked. I don't think you'll ever find 2 tech in the same house, but since the POI is considered to be the collection of buildings, you can find more than 1 tech in a POI, just not in the same house. I don't think. I've never found more than 1 tech in the same house. I suppose it's not impossible, but I'm not going to tell you that it can happen because I actually don't know. And I've never seen it. So, do with that as you will. Eat that. And then it's just the car. And we'll sort that out when we get to the next location. Now that we're there, okay, so we were just here. We're going to continue along the path. Then we're going to hit this next location, and then we're going to return home. And I think that'll probably be where we call it Oop. Hey. Ow. Where is he? Oh. If ever there was a point to use full heal, this would be it. That was rude. Thank you. Damn, double first aid kits. That's new, but I'm really glad I had them. It's super rude, guys. You're supposed to make noise when you approach somebody. Let them know you're there. Another tech point. So we may not hit the full 5 that we wanted, but You know what? I'm okay with that. Not the end of the world. Why? Oh, water. Let me move. Thank you. No. I don't think we hit this one. Oh, so there's rapids over there. You could literally build over here or here, and you could have rapids for your water wheels. I'm not sure how safe they would be. I don't know if the Vambies will actually on-site your structures, but I think I placed a water wheel here in the furthest set of rapids at one point, and it was just fine. And at that point, I had a base that was over here. So it was a fair ways away, right? Oh, there's the trailer. It was over here, and I don't know. They may not have registered that it was there, though. So that's the thing. Like, you got to be careful with that. There we go, naturally. But at a point, we're going to actually start making money. Actually, that point will be fairly soon here. Because at a certain point in your progress, you stop relying on loot to make you money, and you just make your own. No. Right. So you start to make your own. And the way you do that is you make cement. And cement is substantially more profitable than anything else. It stacks in lots of 10. And I think it sells for 10 coins. It might be 5, but I'm pretty sure it's 10. It is quite heavy, but because it only takes one slot, it's actually fairly easy to just fill a box, throw the box on Big Red, and then just drive the whole damn box down to the trader. And we're going to be utilizing that method. We are, but it's not going to be quite yet. And ideally, you want the advanced mixer if you can get it, but the advanced mixer is 1,000 coins, and that is a lot of coins naturally. So you're probably not going to be buying the advanced mixer before you start making your first batch of cement. That being said, the regular mixer is fine. The advanced mixer just allows you to throw a ton of resources in there and output a ton of cement. So it's just faster and more automated, which is exactly what you want for money. But there are other things you can do that are almost as profitable. You could make tea and coffee, but the thing is, tea and coffee are loot dependent. So while they are worth 5 per, they only stack in lots of 5, and they take up two squares in your inventory, which is not the most efficient use of your inventory if you can put the same 2 stacks of cement in there that could theoretically be worth pretty much as much, right? Especially when you consider that coffee and tea are limited, cement is unlimited. No, it's math of the thing, but if you have all your winter clothing and you have an absolute ton of tea and coffee, by all means, right? The real disadvantage is that you're going to be losing cans in that trade as well. You don't necessarily want to lose cans. Cans are not a good thing to lose. So, it is what it is. We're almost home, on the road again. So again, once we get home, I'm going to off-screen the whole organizational process. In the next video, I think we're going to do another looting video. And I feel like this one was pretty good, decent length. And I feel like we got a lot accomplished. I feel like we should do another looting video. Again, we should try and aim for probably 3 or 4 tech points coming out of that. So we'll go home, we'll spend our tech points, and then I'll off-screen organize. And I might complete 1 or 2 extractors, simply because we have a ton of iron. And it would be helpful to put a couple more extractors in the actual cave, because it will allow us to get aluminum and other metals that we can't get anywhere else. So we'll do that, and we are home. Hey Mike, how's it going, buddy? Any trouble while I was gone? You're hungry, huh? Well, go eat. What are you doing? Stubborn ass. He's always starving himself. I don't know why. Medical. Oh my god. No. That is a horde. And we don't piss with that. Guys. Oh. Nope. No. Quit wrecking my shit! Oh, why? Nope. You don't see me. Oh my god! Stop wrecking my shit! Oh, get up there. Hey. I hear that. Where are you? You dumb shits! Oh no. Tell me you didn't. So, in the next episode, you're going to see that I've repaired everything, but I am not happy about this. Oh shit, I got those backwards. Oh, no. Oh, they killed the finished extractor. Oh, I'm so upset about that. Fences just went up to the top of the list. That's just crazy. Oh, I'm upset. Well, we're going to sit and pout on our chair, guys. And alright, so in the next episode, I'll have repaired everything that's broken. And I will see you guys in the next video. Y'all take care. And you have a good one. Alright. Take care now.